In WoW, there are a lot of unique gold farms, and some are class specific. So today we'll be exploring the Seal Tome of the Lost Legion gold farm. Let us begin. Okay, so today we're going to be checking out the Seal Tome of the Lost Legion gold farm. This one is pretty damn straightforward. What you're going to be wanting to do is by making your way over towards the Isle of Thunder, and also make sure that you have a Warlock. As this is a Warlock specific farm, what you're going to be wanting to do is taking out the rares on the island. These ones have a chance of dropping the Seal Tome of the Lost Legion. This is a really easy gold farm in order to do, as this takes 7 minutes to do a complete lap of the entire area. Now, a lot of these rare spawns are in weird precarious places, but mainly the majority of them are pretty straightforward. You just run to the area and see if they're up. The rare spawns of which that we're actually talking about is Goda at 53.6 to 53.0, Haywire Sunreaver at 49.0 to 88.2, Progenitus I always love that name. That is 51.0 to 71.2. Alta Beam at 44.8 to 29.4. Kulai, who is located at 35.4 to 88 to 82.6. You then have Backbreaker Uru at 50.0 to 25.6. Mumta from 35.0 to 62.6. You then have the GodHulk Ramuk at 61.6 to 49.8, and LuBan at 54.6 to 35.8, and one other, which is Molthor at 63.4 to 49.0. I generally love this gold farm. It takes literally 7 minutes in order to do, and the rare spawns spawn once every hour upon their death. Done right, you can farm this pretty much indefinitely. The only issue with this is sometimes other people are farming this, hence why I like to go on in the morning and check it out and just start smashing my way through. The Seal Tome of the Lost Legion drops at a 2% drop chance for Warlocks, and making this a 7-minute run is a quick and easy gold farm overall. I generally love this gold farm, and this derives its value as it gives Warlocks the appearance of green fire for their characters. This is not that much of an issue, however, and thus this is why it retains and gains its value from. Now, if I was going to mention a time in which you would actually be preferred farming this, then I would highly recommend doing this on around about 7 AM to 9 AM, as less people are up at that time. You also get a chance of getting a battle pet, which I actually just got, which is the Sunreaver Micro Sentry. That can be sold on the auction house, as it is used for battle pets, and it is quite a decent battle pet to actually have. Alongside all of that, the quest line for the Warlock Green Fire is one of the ones that most people will be paying for, obviously, as this is a class specific item, much like the tomes of Polymorph. However, in recent years this has been more heavily farmed, and thus the Seal Tome of the Lost Legion sells for a little bit more gold, a little bit less gold than it used to. But nevertheless, for 7 minutes of a lap around the entire island, and if you're lucky with all of the rares up, this will provide you with a decent amount of gold each and every day if you keep repeating this process. Alongside all of that, I generally love this gold farm, and in addition to this, you can always find the world boss here, Nalak, who has a chance of dropping the Thundering Cobalt Cloud Serpent. However, I do recommend doing this gold farm, especially for you guys if you are very tight on time and very much dependent on the time you're actually farming. So much like if you are only have a few minutes to log on, then it's probably worth your bet if you have a Warlock to just jump in, do this farm and carry on. Overall, I just generally love this gold farm, and I would highly recommend it. Other than that, this is the 60 days of gold farming, where I recommend gold farms that I believe are absolutely brilliant and why. This is to celebrate the release of my game Void, which is now on Steam. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and if you haven't checked it out already, then please do. Other than that, guys, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.